Oh, how about Portal 2? With just 3 words, things are about to get, things are about to get much, much worse. Oh,
Oh,
it's
you
you.
again. Oh, it's you?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, don't forget about Portal 2. That one part? What was it called again? The part where something happens?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, the thing is, that one didn't, it wasn't really,
No,
yeah, that one really wasn't,
I'm
I
just
mean,
making a
okay,
joke here. You know, the
yeah,
part where he kills you? That part?
yeah, yeah, that part wasn't
It
that
wasn't a
surprising.
wham because you're expecting him to try. It was
Oh,
just
but
funny.
actually, as you're about to finally escape, this body's amazing. Seriously, I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Ha 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 ha
And
ha.
powerful.
Actually, why do we have to leave right now?
I think when this is why I wish I'd been recording the first time I played Portal 2. Because I think I was yelling at Wheatley at the time, like, no, no, elevator go up. Get me out of here, Wheatley. Stop this and let me go. With Cave Johnson. If I get sick and if I get
Yeah.
too sick to
All
work,
right.
just stick me in my computer. Or
Okay.
yeah, but if
No,
I die before
actually,
you can put me in the computer, I don't know, put Caroline in there. Make her do it if you have to.
put her in my computer. I don't care. And of course, the thing is, what is it that silly little side game? Uh, the one where you're just at a desk or whatever that came out. I don't know, a couple of years ago. Cave Johnson probably was still alive for quite a while. Um, but he got
There,
turned into a giant head, like a giant statue.
there was audio log that wound up getting cut from the full game of when they had forced Caroline into the
Yeah,
computer,
I
but
have
they
heard
cut
about
it
that. Yeah.
because
It sounded like something else was happening. Yes.
it sounded like something similar, but much, much worse. But I have no idea if this actually is a thing in anything, but just it might be. Throughout the entire story, there's this one villain who's just been like basically just a serial killer the entire time, just killing people left and right, seemingly indiscriminately, whatever. And then they finally get caught in like the big climax, and it's like, what? I've only killed people who deserved it. And then just like a flashback to every single person they killed over the course of the story doing something so so insanely evil that really death would be the only way. Like, one could very well say that death would be the only way to stop them from doing their own heinous acts. It's like, what?
You
Don't
know
kill
what?
people who deserved
One.
it.
You know what? Found another one that's
Ooh, Death Note?
very much a well, one that I will probably never play. Heck, I think I might
Alright.
own it somewhere, but I'm probably never gonna play it. Spec Ops: The Line.
I think I've heard of that game, but I probably also won't wind up playing it.
Yeah, it's the one where basically you go through it and you have no choice but to have a bad time. And you have no one to blame but yourself for not stopping playing.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So what's the wham in it?
Well, there's multiple of them, but like the fact that the whole reason that you're there, is to find a particular general. It seems the reports of my survival have been greatly exaggerated, because the person you were there to get to was dead all along. And it turns out everything that you've done has literally just been basically just killing and terrorizing innocents. I want to point out that there's a point in the game where you have no choice but to use white phosphorus.
Ooh. That's a... Is that a war crime?
Yes! Yeah, basically everything that follows, after, learning that the guy was already dead, basically it could be considered, yeah, it's just all wham lines all the way down.
Oh, wait. Dark Cloud. Not Dark Chronicle, the first Dark Cloud, where big old ritual unleashed a genie from the sealed base that immediately ate someone and then went on to destroy half of the world in a single night. And you have to basically spend the entire game fixing the world, like town by town. All of this damage and destruction done in one night by the Dark Genie. And then... What? That wasn't the Dark Genie. That was a rat that got into the jar. I'm the Dark Genie. Yeah, right after you think you finally beat the big bad. No.
Here's one that is a bit of a spoiler, but it's a fairly old game, like from the DS era. The world ends with you, but it's also fairly early on in the game, so it really, yeah, if you've played like more than like the first 5 minutes of it, you probably know this. You're dead. Didn't you know?
Oh gosh, there's a great one from a movie that I want you to see, so I don't want to say what it is.
What's the movie?
Spirited.
Spirited.
It's a Christmas-themed movie that's a modern take on... Was it A Christmas Story? Yeah, on like the Scrooge stuff.
Oh.
But set modern day, and it has... this is the premise of it. The premise is that it's set from the ghost's perspective of finding the person to...
Oh! I've seen that.
Wait, you've seen Spirited? I thought we talked about it and you said that you had no interest in watching it.
I didn't know that was the name of it. I know I've ended up seeing it. Or
yeah,
at least
with the,
enough of it to really, really not want to keep watching. Maybe you started showing it to me and I just quit partway through.
I don't think we started watching it. It's like, hey, you want to see Spirited? It's like a modern take on, like, a Christmas story. You're like, oh, I'm not interested in ever seeing that. And...
Yeah, I don't remember where then I started seeing it, but yeah, I saw enough of it.
So you've seen the whole thing, then?
Hmm?
Oh, I think I mentioned it was a musical, and you're like, oh, I don't want to see a musical. Something. The songs are nice. Yeah, the one with, was it Deadpool and Elf?
Yeah, no, I've definitely seen yeah, I've seen parts of it. I'm certain that someone tried showing it to me at some point, and I just could not. I could not continue. It was. I'm
Oh,
sorry, it was awful.
I thought you just said that you saw all of it.
No, I said I tried watching, parts of it, and I
Oh.
know, like, now thinking about it, yes, I've seen, like, at the very least, like, the beginning of it. At the very least, the first half hour of it, possibly more.
Oh, because there's a line at the end that is very impactful, but I don't want to spoil it, even though you don't want to watch the movie. I've also just been trying to think of more from Ruby. Because like, I feel like Penny's "I'm not a real girl" thing was supposed to be more impactful than it wound up being. So that didn't exactly wind up being so much. But Blake revealing that she was a bonus, that seemed rather impactful. God. Oh, right. One moment that really should have been really strong, but ended up not actually being. That I still think that they should have done. In the Christmas Carol episode of My Little Pony, A Heartwarming Tale, when it was revealed that an ancient unicorn had removed Heartwarming Day. And that's why Heartwarming Day is never actually celebrated in the show, and just Heartwarming Eve. Because the actual day of it had gotten taken out. But then later on in the show, they celebrate Heartwarming Day, so no, that's not actually a thing that had happened. I still think it should have been.
I guess, another one where it's pretty obvious that you would expect, Wham lines and what all is in, like, the Zero Escape games, because, I mean, quite frankly, the whole underlying mechanic is basically mental time travel. Transferring information from, future to the past. So you can probably expect why that would be, Wham lines.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember Wham lines where the line is just someone stating their name. There's one we had mentioned a few times, The Face of Bo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like, look, Missy. Why didn't they name Missy? That's such a weird name. It's like, oh, it's short for mistress. I couldn't just go around calling myself the master, now could I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. This is a real wow moment to reincarnate as a sword. I wouldn't want to spoil for anyone who might be watching, but I mean, on the other hand, it's not like anyone is actually going to be necessarily watching even this far into the video. I think I'd already told you about it too.
Oh, well, yeah.
Where, like, basically going in right from the onset, like, you know the sword is going to find out about his past, and you know that Fran is going to evolve eventually. Like, you know that these things are going to happen. But it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Seeing them learn, seeing them grow. All of the hard work and struggle that it takes so Fran can evolve, and so a sensei or teacher, like, you know. And, like, the series is still coming out, by the way. It's not done. The books are still being released. The last one released a few months ago. And I think the most recent one was either book 14 or 15 that came out. And yet, Fran evolves in book 6. And it's like, in the middle of a fight, it's like, yep. Like, the entire book long has been fight after fight after fight, because it's an entire flippin' tournament arc. And basically every fight after the second is like, oh, let's use our secret technique, let's use our secret weapon, whatever. Let's use that thing we've been working on. And it's like, hey, some new power, some new ability, some new skill, and then just Fran evolves. Cut to the next page, where you just see an evolved Fran. And it's just like, Like, that happened at least 8 books sooner than I was expecting it would. What do you mean? Your Fran is evolving.
Do 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 do.
In the middle of a fight, that's illegal.
Do 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 do. Okay, be honest. Were you expecting me to just do that?
I wasn't expecting you to do it, but once you started, I did not want you to stop.
Fair enough.
Like, at most, I expect you to just do like do-do-do-do, like, the end chime of it. Then once I realized you were doing the whole thing, I'm like, yep, nope, I'm doing nothing. I'm letting this go. I'm not gonna risk canceling this.
Just remember, when your black cat is evolving, don't hold B.
Yeah, but now, instead of just Fran evolving, there's actually now a new goal for Fran personally to go forward to. So it's not even like for a number of stories, like, if the main character wants a thing, if they do wind up getting the thing early, then it's like, okay, cool, why are you still fighting? Like, would you still want it anymore? For Fran, it's like, no, she can evolve, but she can't just do the same thing that she did for herself for everybody else. So, to get the rest of the Black Cats to evolve, like, the Black Cats have to work together to do a task that, like, the current Fran would have no hope of possibly doing on her own. So either she has to get a heck of a lot stronger, or has to try to evolve a lot of individual other Black Cats so they can all work together to do this goal.
Oh.
Because the requirements for an individual Black Cat to evolve are a lot less than unlock evolution for everyone again. Oh, and it's revealed that the reason why black cats can't evolve is as a punishment from the gods because the black cats tried to destroy the world. But the memory of that was
the world
taken
had it
away from
coming.
everybody.
The world had it coming.
I mean, true, but still. So my mind went wandering and stuff. There's a lot of isekai anime. There aren't that many like isekai like cartoons or isekai live action, are there? Like Futurama comes close to an isekai cartoon.
I hate that the first thing my mind went to is just another anime. I mean, Digimon was my introduction to isekai, or was it The Wizard of Oz?
Oh yeah, that would be an isekai live action. So I can only think of one other isekai live action.
Sorry, what?
I can only think of one other isekai live action.
Back to the Future?
That's not really an isekai.
At the very least, no, I would say it kind of is, with the way that it is. The world is different enough that it kind of is a different world.
But he like chooses to go to there.
It's isekai adjacent.
No, I was thinking The Good Place.
Kind of.
And isekai cartoons, Owl House.
Yep.
Ooh, does Owl House have any good, WAM moments?
I didn't check. Let me go back and take a look.
I think I can think of one good line. But you're a bully, Luz. I guess not so much wham, because it isn't, like, true, but...
No, would it be under O, or would it be Owl House? You always thought you were better than me, that I could never beat you at anything. I am better than you. Then why were you so easy to curse?
Oh, yes, yes. I guess that is, in a way, followed up with, like, the flashback to, like, the day after the cursing at the tournament between the sisters. What? No! I'm not gonna fight against my sister. You can have the spot. Just to prove that the whole Owl Beast curse thing was actually for nothing.
Yep.
Just to rub some salt in the bill.
Let's see.
Say my name, lose. I'll see that.
Alright, oh. How about, you know, the episode where Luz, you know, muses that, the summer camp she's supposed to be at is probably over. Her mother must be worried. It's not to the human world. Mila's crying at a nature documentary. Someone hands her tissues and says, "Here, Mama," in Luz's voice.
Oh yeah, creepy Luz! Or... yeah,
Mild-mannered
from
Luz.
an earlier episode. Letters? That's a weird way to say text. And it's revealed that, no, she's been getting letters. From someone claiming to be Luz. Claiming to have been going to summer camp.
Oh. When Luz, you know, manages to get a hold of her mom and says, "Choosing to stay in the demon realm was the best decision she's ever made." And says, "You chose to stay there?" Uh-oh.
I mean, and then another, like, around... I guess? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm just thinking of, she gives Bellows the door so he can, you know, go to the human world, and so Bellows wins. And then it's revealed that she had put fire glyphs on the door to explode it. Now neither of them can go back. I might have lost, but you haven't won.
Today's the anniversary of my dad passing away.
Yep. The entire Wham scene of seeing all of Luz's video diaries.
I know what I have to do now. On Halloween, after the hayride, I'm telling everyone I'm staying in the human realm. Permanently.
Yeah, that from the video diaries.
And then when she's about to announce it...
Yeah,
I'm
taking my mother to the demon realm.
I think it'd be in everyone's best interest if Mila jumps in. Took your mama to the demon realm. Yeah. I feel like
such moments and stuff are more impactful in, like, video games than necessarily in other forms of media. Just because, like, you, the player, get more personally invested in a game that you are playing than in, like, a movie you are watching. Like, also with, like, any TV show that, like, if you're watching week by week, it also gets really impactful.
Nom nom nom.
Any other notable ones you've been able to find?
Nah. Well, I've stopped looking through.
Wasn't there some sort of, like, Mario and Luigi game, whatever, where at the very, very beginning it's like, yeah, Mario's been captured.
Do you mean Mario is missing? Or Luigi's Mansion?
No, I think the first. Wasn't that how the game started? Which, I mean, got spoiled by the title, but...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who could ever forget the ever-popular, no, I am your father. Yeah, who would ever, misquote that one? Huh?
What? What?
Oh, not ahamming at you, just at all of the people who misquote it all the time.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Oh. Oh, and there are one-way ticket to... Wait, there are one-way ticket to Vacuo. That qualifies. I feel like that qualifies. What do you think? Too subtle? Wait, sorry. Too subtle?
What a callback.
Yeah, to subtle telepathy. I'm still trying to remember. Still trying to remember such moments where it's just the revelation of someone's name. Oh, right, Undertale! Oh, your name is Frith? Well, that's a nice name. Because all along you think that the character you're playing is the name that you chose at the beginning of the game. But no, you were asked to name the Fallen Human. You're playing as Frisk, who just never winds up introducing themselves to anybody until the very finale.
Apparently.
Ah, darn it. Oh, hey, there's an extra room here. Perfect! Boy's been upgraded and got some experience. What else? Geronimo! Hey! Open shot. So, actually, you mentioned Danganronpa earlier. So it seems like I don't really want to keep playing through Ultra Despair Girls. So are we going to wind up playing Danganronpa 3 at some point?
Well, the thing to remember is the reason that we wanted to finish Ultra Despair Girls is because finishing that, well, that then leads into what basically is the finale of the whole, story arc, overall story arc with involving Hope's Peak High. The thing is, the other one, the other Danganronpa, was it V3 or whatever, Killing Harmony, completely unrelated.
Oh.
Story-wise, it doesn't connect to the others at all.
Oh. So we could just play that.
Yeah, we could. There are, it definitely has references and stuff to the other stuff. So I don't know if it might end up spoiling anything. At the very least, we should probably grab the animes and try to watch them. What gets frustrating with it is it's technically 2 separate anime series, but you are intended to watch them in alternating order. Episode of one, and then episode 1 of the other one. It can make things very
difficult, yes.
Yes.
It sounds annoying. And think about Danganronpa. What about games that suddenly change their genre at some point? But not like it's just a temporary shift, like Doki Doki Literature Club. That suddenly turns into, a horror game.
Or, what's it called? That card game.
Card Captor Sakura?
No.
Magic the Gathering?
No, the video game card game. You know the one I'm talking about. The one where it starts off and you're continuing a game.
Oh, Inscription!
That's the word.
Okay, I know, I actually didn't know what you were talking about.
It does that. Well, technically, it's the base mechanics of the game and the general feel. The feel of the game changes twice.
Oh, I just remembered a game that doing that, or, you know, doing the wrong thing early on can screw you over later. I don't remember what the name of the game is, but it was some... I think it was, like, made in, like, the 90s or something, so some older, like, simple, decently simple 3D, like, horror... Maybe some sort of a point-and-click game? Well, not really, but, you know.
I mean, games were making a wrong decision early on. I believe that's most games by Sierra.
Yeah. I don't think this one was a Sierra game. So there's one
Oh,
point where we're investigating a house. And you can choose to move a statue. Or, like, no, not move. You can inspect a statue. If you inspect the statue, then you get into a really difficult fight shortly afterwards. If you don't inspect the statue, no fight. So, someone who saved before they inspected the statue, who noticed this difference, would then just not inspect the statue, obviously, and carry on with the game. If you don't inspect the statue, that enemy that you had to fight with will then instead jump you several hours later and kill you. Period.
fun.
Oh, I just got an idea for... okay. So imagine a game that's basically just Hitman, right?
Okay.
Except you play from the perspective of the target. So your job is to try to go about your day, not raise any alarm that you know that someone is after you, but also try to remain alive until the hitman can be found and properly dealt with. You can't just go around blaming random innocent people being an assassin. And heck, even if you know who the assassin is, you can't just blame them early. Because if you don't have proof, then they'll just get away with it. But you know they're there, and you know they will kill you. It's a survival horror type game. Oh. Oh, that's what that one is? Okay. Well, I should try. Do. Oh. Really? +8 adaptability? Why does this DLC seem to think that adaptability is going to be the new big thing? Stop trying to make adaptability happen. It's not going to happen. So, did something kind of... I think it wound up being kind of funny and, I don't know, almost an ironic kind of way. In Frosthaven. Oh, yes. Take the golden ticket, take this. And now that I know, I don't remember what the golden ticket is, I want. So when playing Frosthaven, after you get a certain building unlocked, you get access to the puzzle book. And the puzzle book mostly works as a check for, hey, have you unlocked this? Okay, good. Have you unlocked this yet? Okay, good. Unlocking certain buildings, certain classes, completing certain quest lines, whatever. Hey, you've got this much progress done? Okay, cool, keep going. And just kind of gives you, like, an overarching goal to work towards for the main plot of the game. Like, hey, here's the thing to try to get done next. However, because of the random building unlock nature, or semi-random building unlock nature of Frosthaven, I unlocked this building really, really, really late. Like, really late. So late, in fact, that when I opened up the book, I had the checks done for, like, half of the puzzle book, and then you unlock a scenario to do, specifically to continue in it. After I did that scenario, I was able to complete I had the unlocks for the other half of the puzzle book.
Yeah.
But all that work... Like, yeah, this could have been nice to have had all along, so I'd have some sort of an idea of what to work towards. It's a shame I only unlocked it basically after I was done.
Oof.
Oh, and also the puzzles for Frosthaven. A number of them are rather arbitrary. Right? No. Also, I was at GameStop today and I got a few new Switch games. Maybe I should play them at some point. Ow.
That would be fun.
One of them is called Unicorn Overlord, that, despite its name, doesn't seem to feature any unicorns and might not even contain an Overlord. I'm not sure yet.
What?
Yeah, I saw it in the, like, used game bin. I'm like, ooh, unicorns! And the other one is, Farm Magica. Ooh, I got the Day 1 edition. I'm not sure what the Day 1 edition is, but it's in a bigger box than normal Switch games. now I guess I can also adjust these scale pens before I carry on in the game. But you know what? Let's leave town. Yeah, let's leave town. One run took about 2 episodes. Wow. Look at all this nice stuff we got. I still don't know where to spend these small medals. So we just got... Oh, hey, look, we found 3 goji berries in our pocket. You know, we had so many goji berries, we grew more in our pocket. I guess. Or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, normally I'd go for... Ooh. Yeah, let's use this key. 2 counts of magic stone, 2 counts of magic stone, and 2 counts of magic stone. Nice.
Nice.
A magic crystal. Oh, is that healing magic? I want healing magic. Heals HP over time. Down up. Oh, that's our first down up one. Alright. Magic level increased. Oh, if we can get another key, we can get a lot more. We can get like 4 more treasures. More magic crystals. Oh, here's a key. Alright, we go back here, we go over here, we do this, we do this. Magic stone. Magic stone and magic stones. Okay, cool. Well, let's start increasing our health. And get this treasure. Like, we could just, like, kind of dig through all the stats like I have been doing and just try to increase specific... Okay, you know what? Let's just... Extra points of stamina. Not the adaptability, though. Huh. Oh, I got an actual sword. I got a sword. An iron sword. The locked thing. What the heck is that? Neat. That is a lot of extra magic stones. Okay, so health over 600, attack over 250, defense over 200. Speed about that. And attack up. Yeah, no, I saw. Oh, another cutscene. Let's save. And with that, let's... Woohoo! 2 episodes in one go! Woohoo! Re-rock!